actress grew up in the national spotlight. Now she's a star of NBC's hit show, Suddenly Susan. And it's going to premiere, I think, next Monday night. It premieres next Monday night on NBC. So please welcome Brooke Shields. I love you.
I'm so happy you got this show. I'm just thrilled for you.
Well, thank you.
Really?
I'm thrilled to have this show. This is exciting because I get to meet people. I've met you before. I've met you. We've met many times, right? I met you years ago.
Years ago, and it was funny because the first time we met, I know that you were a bit hesitant because there was a little sort of, you had me in your act in a bit, and I think that I don't think you realized how flattered I was.
I hope you were.
I was so flattered, and the thing is that you came up to me and there was this sort of like, oh, I really hope you're not offended.
Because you don't know how people are going to take it.
Well, was it Bobby?
Yeah, it was Bobby. You were.
But it was the Calvin.
She did the Calvin Kleins. Remember the only thing? How did it go?
Well, it was. You want to know what comes between me and my Calvin?
You want to know what?
Nothing.
Right.
Except Bobby.
And I said, I did you as a baby, and I said the only
thing that comes between me and my Calvins is caca.
Yeah, caca, right.
And I was thrilled, and I think you thought I was going to be offended.
Yeah, I didn't know because you say that on
flattered.
national TV, and then you bump into somebody and you go, I hope they appreciate it. Because when I say that your pants are filled with caca, I mean that in the nicest way possible.
And I feel very honored by that.
Well, it's the least I can do. Now you've been, I just said it in the introduction, but you've been in this business. How many years, when was your first?
When I had a full diaper. I mean, when I started when I was 11 months old. So
11
you were actually not too far off the mark.
Wow. So like over 30 years you've been doing.
Yeah, I'm 33 now, and I started modeling when I was 11 months old.
11 months old. You were the Ivory Soap baby, right?
They needed a baby, and my mom knew the photographer, and so the photographer said, "Well, hey Terry, could you bring the kid down?" You know, and all the other kids had not had their nap, and so they were really cranky, and so they brought me in the afternoon. I was in such a good mood. They're like, "Oh, she's so well behaved."
Wow. And then that just launched your career.
I'm just now getting used to not being that well behaved. It took me 33 years.
Really? You're not. But you were, and you worked all through your childhood. We have pictures of you as a child. Don't I have a picture of Brooke as a child? How old are you there?
I'm the one on the right.
You're the one on the right. There you are.
I think I was like 2 or something, and that's one of my really good friends. Her mom took that picture, and we were just that. You know, that's that pure essence of being a child when you're so happy. When and all the photo shoots and everything that I did. That was actually not a photo shoot, but you just have, you know, when you were a kid, you had fun. I mean, I used to play, and the modeling was fun because we always used to get to go to trips and go to zoos.
But that's your image, you know. The image was always the fun-loving, all-American kind of beautiful. What you don't like that?
Well, no, it's sort of funny because it so precedes you, you know, and yet. So I think that dictates a way that you even temper your own experiences as you're growing up, because if it's inappropriate, then, you know, I was always taught, and you just want it, because it's all based on wanting approval and wanting people to like you, and I was always the one people liked, and so I wanted that so badly. And you just, as you get older, you start to realize that, you know, it's a lot.
Because you're not really the cheerful, happy girl that we think you are?
You know, not all the time, but, you know, I'll have a bad day and someone will say, well, was it something wrong? You know, and so many people come up to you that it's almost, you think, no, I'm not happy.
But I understand that, because as a comedian, people always expect me to be funny. So it's the same thing. And some days I'll just not be funny, and they'll go, oh, what's wrong?
We'll invite him to dinner. He's a good one to have.
Yeah, and I'm actually shy and quiet. So, but you've also... I actually am. When I'm not on this show, I am shy and quiet. But the thing is, so I understand this. So you probably felt a tremendous pressure to live up to whatever the image was.
I think so. I mean, I did a movie this summer, and it was the first time in my life I was completely by myself, and the character that I played was very sort of off-color. She's sort of a smoker, drinker, kind of negative person, and she's very promiscuous, and it was so much fun. But people...
Is that more like you?
I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm actually somewhere in the middle. I mean, I was the one with the cigarettes out of the ears, but, you know, I was smoking real cigarettes, and, you know, and so we would be outside, and people would be saying, oh, suddenly Susan's smoking. How disappointing.
Well, you were playing, on Broadway, you were playing Rizzo, which is not the nice girl in Grease, right?
The gum-cracking, kind of wisecracking girl.
Which is a little bit away from that image. I mean, even the image that I had of you, I didn't know that you were like a singer.
I didn't either until I had to be on stage for 6 months belting out numbers. But
That
you'd be
wasn't the first
amazed
time
what
you
you
sang.
can do. I'd always had loved to sing, but never really thought of myself as a singer. And don't. It's a form of catharsis. It's fun. I like to do it.
Did you
but
do it in
to-
school? You went to
no,
Princeton?
in fact, I did it in college and in different plays, but I never got into the singing groups.
You auditioned and they didn't
Oh
want-
yeah, I got like 3 times, and it was sort of. They
'Cause you
would
got
say,
rave
"Well, sing
reviews
the-"
on Broadway.
Well, I did because I could sing my own songs, and I had a solo. But you tried, going in and singing with other people in harmony. I was
Right.
like, I mean, I didn't know what anything was, so I
How do you
didn't fit
practice
in
for
the
that? I
singing.
guess you take like 3 other people into the shower with
Exactly, and then you really change your image.
That's it.
No, so it was a first for me, but it was enjoyable after 6 months to realize that working hard enough at something, you could develop a talent, even if you're not the best in the world. That I reached a place in singing that I never thought. I mean, I haven't sung since, but it was
You're a risk
nice
taker.
to
Well,
try.
you did well with it. You did well with it. I mean, the
I did.
reviews were all great, and it was. I'm
did.
sure it was an enjoyable experience.
It was, and
And
it
then-
was. It was a nice place to go to from that to come and do the show because there was a level of immediacy with the audience that
Right.
I didn't.
It's like doing a play every week.
Yeah, it's what we do in the show. Is like doing a play every week.
Right. And you also changed your life, not that recently. I know you've talked about it, and it's been a year now. You got married
Almost,
to Andre.
2
Agassi.
years.
Yeah.
Oh, they're booing her.
There he is right there. So that's a big change. I mean, from going from your whole I want to talk about Andre, and I want to talk
Okay.
about the show, and I want to find out if you want to have kids. I want to find out. I got a lot of questions to
All
ask
right.
because I'm a host now.
Okay.
So I'll be back with Brooke Shield right after this.
I thought you were going to
Closed captioning for the Howie Mandel Show is brought to you by...
Talking to Brooke Shield. So we were talking about getting married. You're married to Andre Agassi. It's been
almost 2 years.
Almost 2
a
years.
few more months, it'll be 2 years.
great. And how's it been?
I mean, it's been strange because we got married and we never even had a chance to go on a honeymoon. We didn't go on a honeymoon until about a year after, which was just so odd. Yeah, well, he had to go play and
He
I had
plays?
to start the show, and so
So
it
you
was
haven't
just-
gone away together.
We finally did about after the first year anniversary. We sort of had an anniversary honeymoon.
So where did you go?
And we waited that long, Howie.
A year? Well, I didn't. I never went on an anniversary. I mean, on a what is it called? A honeymoon.
You didn't go on it, so how would you know?
I haven't been there. We've been married 20 years. We're gonna go. I'm planning one.
It was we went away, and it was it's just so difficult because our schedules are so tight, and then we're always on the plane, and we're always sort of saying, okay, I finished the show Friday night, I can catch a red eye. Where are you going to be? And then I have to leave Sunday night, and so
But you know
it's
what? That
just-
keeps it fresh too, right?
Yes, it does.
Right?
And but it's bittersweet because if he wins, then I really don't get to see him, and then if he loses, then I know he's going to come home somewhere. So I'm sort of like, I hope you win, lose, because you kind of want to, you're like not really sure.
But if he loses, athletes. I mean, he's a professional athlete, and they give their whole life to the game. If he loses, does he bring that home with him? Is that?
He does to a certain extent, and I used to run around like a crazy woman in circles to try to make it better until I sort of really realized I have nothing to do with it. I can't.
Right.
And so now he just sort of says, look, I just need to be in this funk, and then I'll
There's
get
certain
out
things
of
you
it.
should not say, like no.
Yeah, like, what a loser! Like, what a loser is not a good opening line when you.
But you
come
were
see
around. You grew up around tennis, didn't you? So
I did, and I avoided it like the plague. My grandfather was played for Davis Cup and was ranked #1 in the world.
Yeah, we have a picture of him. That's.
And that's actually a studio. He was also under contract, I think, at MGM or Paramount
Right.
or somewhere, and that was a movie. Come and Get It, I think.
But he was ranked #1.
Yeah, he was,
At Wimbledon?
and he was the biggest Davis Cup player, and he was and my dad, of course, wanted me to be the next, Shields to play tennis because my dad didn't play,
Right.
played but had bad knees, and so I was going to be the sort of the next, and I couldn't do it. I didn't want to do
So
it.
you're not good at tennis.
It's not that I wasn't good. I didn't like the pressure, and I
Right.
wanted to be an actress, and so I would
Where there's
sort
no
of-
pressure.
Where there's none at all, and when you're always a winner.
Yeah.
Well, it's arguable that we could always say we're winners as actors. What do they know? I was fabulous, but on the court, you either win or you lose. So it is a discrepancy. But
Do you play with Andre?
I do now. If we're at a place, he'll sort of teach me. And there's
Yeah, he
no
can.
possible way that you could even come close to even seeing the
A
ball.
serve.
So what's good about that is there's really no pressure because he just, he's a really good teacher. And
So you think that's fun for him? I mean, it must be fun for you.
Probably
It's probably
bored
really
out of his
boring.
mind.
Right.
But he said he likes it when I wear the little skirts. So, and I'm always going, oh, is that a movement wrong?
See, he's dropping tennis
work
balls
it, you
all
know.
over the bedroom.
Exactly. Oh, look
Now,
at
does he
that.
come see the show? Does he come to the tapings?
Yes, he does. He tries to, and he really likes it. He's the best. He's one of the best audiences.
Really?
Because he just appreciates it so much, and he doesn't have any preconceptions of it.
Right.
And he loves the cast, and he likes everybody. So he literally sits there like a little kid, and it's so far from his world that there's no judgment.
So he just
And
loves it like an audience.
He's an audience member.
And this is exciting. You're going into your third season.
Third season.
So any changes, anything? Well, third season? Excited about this?
I'm really excited. I mean, I think that, you know, the third year really decides if you've got chops or not. I mean, I think it really will decide whether we can hang in there for the long haul.
Oh, I think you're
because-
going to be there for the long haul.
Well, we want to be, and we really, and it's just a matter of keeping the material fresh. And now, of course, there's the
You had the big
there's
kiss.
the big kiss, and the big, the big relationship with Jack and Susan, which
Right.
we either get sort of hate mail or people are
Nelson.
saying finally.
Yes.
Yeah, Judd Nelson, who
Right.
plays Jack, and we finally sort of had to bring these two characters together.
We've
and
got a
it's really-
clip of the
good,
premiere.
okay.
Do you want to set it up, or
It's going to be on this Monday, and it's a premiere show, and it takes place directly after the wedding, the finale, the last episode of last season, and it's suddenly, throw that in there. Suddenly, Susan and Jack find themselves kissing, and it's really they're trying to sort of consummate this relationship, and it's difficult.
Well, we're
for
going to
them.
see some consummation.
Well-
Watch this.
This is all wrong.
Is it?
Yes. We should be in the bedroom.
Susan! Susan, it's me, Luis. I need to talk to you. Please, I'm desperate.
Get rid of him as soon as I can. Okay. Okay, Luis. Just a minute.
That's funny. So that premieres Monday night?
Yes, Monday at 8.
You know, you're going to have a lot of seasons to go. That is great. You are delightful. This is
Thank
great.
you.
The show is great, and I hope you have a good... Well, you did your honeymoon.
Yes, we did the honeymoon.
I hope you guys get together more often than you
Thank
have
'cause
been. You and Andre.
Then we can really talk about the kids situation.
Oh, yes. Are
'Cause
you going to have kids?
I would love to, but
Okay.
we probably need to go on at least one more honeymoon.
Okay.
have it
Well, if you
happen.
go on honeymoon, then come back and tell me what happened, detail
I
for
will.
detail. Come back pregnant.
I want to break.
Come back suddenly pregnant. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Brooke
much.
Shields, ladies and gentlemen. The show is Mondays on NBC. You're great. We'll be back with us right after this.